teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or
No.
I got some big tea. You messy and I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well? Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Come check out this clip involving Darius Cooks' new restaurant in Bali called HipHop Soul. A young lady was visiting Bali, stopped into his restaurant, and it was not what she expected. She gave her personal opinion, which got back to Darius Cooks, which it looks like he made public, and then y'all know the rest. Check out what she had to say about the food, and it also is going to include Darius' response, her response to his response, and then also it will include him showing her opinion of the food was actually on par because the people in the kitchen did not get it right.
And wait 1 minute, okay? I'm not here to destroy nobody, bully nobody, or intimidate nobody. I'm just putting out the stuff that you put on social media publicly. All right, y'all. Enjoy this clip.
Yeah. This is where I am, you guys. What is the name of this place again?
HipHop Soul.
We're at HipHop Soul, okay? As much shit as Mr. Darius Cook talk, my collard greens taste like honey glaze. My chicken ain't had no honey glaze. The macaroni and cheese came out in a square hue. Okay, let me help you out. Okay, it was no like, you know how when the fork, you know what I mean, in the macaroni, none of that. Okay, we didn't eat last night to make sure when we came here we was good and hungry. Okay, now I'm gonna give the restaurant a 4.5, but what I am gonna give a 9.5 is that cornbread. Baby, the cornbread is the only reason why he has a 4.5. Okay. Okay, as much shit as he talks, it's not giving what it's supposed to give over here, y'all. Okay. Love you. Bye.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's what you're supposed to do. I took the high road. You can't tell me I didn't take the high road. You're not finna sit up here and tell me I did not take the high road. I took the high road, figured out, did the research, 10,000 miles away, came up with the solution, and now we're adding it to the SOPs. What else was I supposed to do, y'all? What else am I supposed to do? At a certain point, I'm 43. I'm 43. I can't hold on to this. I can't hold on to this. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This got everything to do with her. I'm not taking responsibility in it. I wonder what was her motive. Yeah, I know why it happened. I know. But I'm saying I wonder what was her motive in doing that. It's the fire I needed to make me go harder. Could be. Could be. I have been chilling. It could be that. I don't know. How you handle this shows your growth. I'm glad you guys see that. Because, you know, here's the reality is, and I've said this before, I don't care about them. I care about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about them. I don't. Them black and Bali people.
Listen, it's early in the morning in Bali, okay? I woke up, I had a 2 o'clock meeting, and I had all kinds of messages, okay? I'm talking about text messages, group messages, DM messages, like crazy. Photo screenshots. Let me just address Mr. Darius Cook Williams, Mr. Ma'am. Nobody in Bali this color messes with him. We have 2 groups. We have a Black and Bali group and we have a Black and Bali Connects. And the Connects group is really for us that lived there. He was rejected and removed from all groups. He didn't even make it to the Connects group. They declined it. He dog walked one of my friends on social media a while ago. I'm like, okay, maybe he was having a messed up day, whatever. I wound up messaging him like maybe a couple months ago because I really, really thoroughly enjoyed his poetry. And I said, you know what? Let me give this man the benefit of the doubt. Let me see what's what. And this was before he had a temper tantrum and was throwing dishes and breaking dishes in a restaurant in Bali. This is before that. And I was like, you know what? Let me just fill him out. So one of my friends came over to the house and she was like, have you been to such and such restaurant? And I was like, no, I haven't been, but I want to go because our boy restaurant, he don't have his no more and I want some soul food. So let's go tomorrow. So I did a video and I put it in a private group. Messiness is all over the world, okay? People know that Darius, when he go into Mr. Ma'am chaos, he go into Mr. Ma'am chaos. They already knew what he was going to do when they did it, and then they wanted it. And the thing about it is I have thick skin. I don't really care. What I say, I stand on. So nevertheless, we get to the restaurant and I order. My friend orders. The food comes out. The chicken, no flavor whatsoever. None. And it was supposed to be like lemon pepper honey hot. No sauce on it, no flavor. It was crispy because I asked for crispy. But it was no flavor at all. So about 15 minutes go by. The guy comes out and he's like, this is the sauce for it. It was cold. I tasted it. It was nothing but butter. The greens. I am a collard green lover. I mean, a collard green lover. They were sweet and super greasy, just soaked in grease, water, and they were really, really sweet. So the mac and cheese, it came out like a brick and no seasoning. No seasoning in the greens, no seasoning in the mac, nothing was seasoned. The macaroni and cheese was just a big blob of noodles and cheese. The deviled eggs, I didn't do a video of my friend's food, but I tasted all of her food. So the deviled eggs were runny. The Jamaican chicken wasn't cooked well enough to my liking, and she didn't like it either. But what I will say is, even though you did this rant, Darius, I need some of that cornbread though. You could drop it off on the end of my street and just whistle. The cornbread was 10 out of 10 for real. I gave it a 9 at first, but really the cornbread is a 10. I really want some of that cornbread now, though, you know? So I did this review in the private group, like I said. It got back to him. He went on, he did his big one, which wasn't a big one because you can only affect people that really give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck. Only reason why I'm addressing it is because all my people was messaging me and blah, blah, blah. Darius, you really need to get some help. You don't like constructive criticism. I don't argue and fight with men or ma'am sirs. I don't do it at all. I do know that you attacked a woman in your restaurant and was arrested for it. So for me, I don't play those type of games. I don't fight men, but trust and believe, I have men that fight men and they don't argue. Nevertheless, it's not even to go there. I didn't watch your video. I didn't go to your page. I just seen the clips that people cut and was sending to me. And it was you. It didn't surprise me one bit. What I do want you to know is your energy is why your restaurant is going to fail, just like the other restaurants in the U.S. You don't have any of your restaurants, and they were all shut down because of poor ratings of some sort, some way, somehow when it came to your restaurants. You don't have an audience because you're excellent. You don't have an audience because you operate from integrity. You have an audience that likes mess because the masses are messy. So the fact that you rather make money off social media because your business isn't making money to mess, to dog walk other people and other women. See, a grown man, you're not going to do that. And the thing is, I can't be bullied. So you didn't affect me in any kind of way. What you did do, because my Instagram has just been pretty much dormant, like not moving, not shaking, you did give me some new followers, and I appreciate that. But you got to learn how to stand on your principles. Whatever you say, mean it. Don't come back with an apology after you got $10 for being ignorant. Don't come back with an apology. But just so you know, I do accept it, even though you didn't reach out to me personally. I do accept your apology, but I don't need a free meal. I don't need anything from you. Your energy carries in your food. That's why your restaurant is empty, and that's why your staff is trash. I'm going to stand on your attitude is trash. Your food is trash. The way you talk, the way you move, the level of arrogance, the things that you post on social media, I'm going to give you this one because you need it. We pulled up, we left your restaurant, and we went to Izzy's Shisha Lounge. She and I both said, you know what, we're not going to eat this food. Let's just leave it for the dogs. I called the dogs over there. They came, opened it up, and sat it on the concrete. They smelled it and walked away. The dogs wouldn't even eat your food, and they're strays. And if you go to Bali, you already know that Bali has massive stray dog. They're going to eat spit. Your energy carries in your food. Your energy carries all over that island. And Bali has a way of removing people from the island that don't belong there. It is not, you made enemies with the community that would have supported you every single day. The black and brown people of the island are who really appreciates soul food. The level of arrogance that you have on a day-to-day basis, and to deliver a 1 in food, you can't blame it on you not being there, because your restaurant's excellence isn't based on you being there. It's based on when you leave, what you have taught your staff, what you have communicated with them, the love, compassion, support, and energy. It remains when you're gone. If it leaves when you leave, it was never there. So you need to take a look at your own energy. You need to take a look at the personality that you have. You need to take a look that everybody is not afraid of you. I don't give a fuck if you was mad and ran it for 25 more minutes, or go do it again after you apologize. You don't move me, because I know who I am. So let's be clear. You're getting a response because you need a response. The zesty, ma'am, sir energy that you give only intimidates the weak. You can't intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you, and you can't hurt my feelings. Okay? You can't. So I know what you're going to say. Oh, my millions of followers compared to your 3 followers. I got supporters, and I got a bag from a business, not from blasting people on social media, emotionally unintelligent. So let's be clear on that. Your business is not going to thrive in Bali. And I'm not wishing it on you. I was actually one of the people that went to support you from our community, even though I'm talking about 99.8% of our community is like, hell no, 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 no. That's what I'm talking about. You have an energy about yourself that you need to check. You really need to go see a shrink, because you have really bad social issues. And when I tell you your poetry was so amazing, you really need to check yourself. You really need to check yourself, because you are on the edge. And I'm going to leave it there with so much love and so much gratitude for my new followers. And even for the attention that you gave that really went private. I didn't do a review. I didn't put it on social media. But now everywhere I can do a review, I'm going to do a review. Because you're trash, and your food is trash, and your attitude is trash, and your mentality is trash, and nothing you've ever done won long term, because you're trash. You don't have any restaurants in the US, so you bring your monkey ass to Bali and be trash. It's gonna stand. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about, I don't even want none of your cornbread. It's the best cornbread I ever had in my life, but I don't even want it no more. Now, go ahead, do a round 2. I'm ready for you. But this will be the last time that I respond, my love.
Now, someone alerts Darius that the young lady did a live and they send him this. Hey, hun, I saw your apology and you take your responsibility. I commend you, but that Tiffany girl is on FB doing a live. She is saying that you came to the restaurant and that you attacked her. I think her whole purpose of being there was to make trouble for you. Look into her background. I think she's a fake. I don't believe she has a degree or anything for this financial literacy thing she's doing. She's a fraud. Now, y'all heard the clip. She never said any of those things. Darius posts without probably doing his research saying this. He knew that it wasn't going to end well. Tiffany comes to HipHop Soul. She didn't have the best experience. She didn't tell anyone there so they could either fix it or help her. So she gets online to trash me. I take the high road sitting in my living room in Houston. I acknowledge the issue. Then what do? I get on the line to find out what happened so we could fix it. Then I apologize to her, offer her a free meal, and really wanted her next time to be amazing. What does she do? She does an entire live stream completely trashing me. She's telling people I came to the restaurant while she was there and that I attacked her. Y'all, it's a 9:46 p.m. CST. How do I know that? I'm in Houston, not Bali. You cannot make this ish up. This is exactly why you won't hear or see me post a thing about HipHop Soul.
So I need you guys to do me a favor, okay? Please don't send me anything else, Mr. Darius Cooks, Mr. Ma'am Sir, posts, comments, shares, and not his minions either. Please don't send me anything his minion tribe has to say, because he's a liar. They're liars, duh. Same energy follows same energy. Hello. So I really don't care. I said what I said. Not once have I ever said that he attacked me at the restaurant. Not once have I said that I seen him at the restaurant. Not one time did I say that. So that just lets you know that their level of comprehension is probably just like his. So it matches. It's a fit, right? So please don't send me anything else. And I'm really in my zen, and I'm really relaxed and chill, and I would love to stay that way. So if you want more receipts, keep poking the bear. Keep playing as if you took the high road. What you did was act a fool. Realize you was wrong. Turned your bipolar button on. Transformed into the nice guy. Then acted a mother freaking fool again after you didn't get your way because I responded. As I said before, I can't be bullied. You turned a local, private situation that was in 2 private chats into a global situation that didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. So please keep your monkey ass over there. And your monkey ass tribe too. Because I won't spare them either. Okay, I'm really cut like that. I'm just a different Zen right now. So this is my last and final. So you can continue having your temper tantrums and your, oh, I hate that rabbit. You can continue it. Your blood pressure is high. I want you to go blend some beet juice and apples, put it on ice, add a little dates to it, and relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Remember what you said earlier. I only got a couple followers. Well, my followers been impactful. And you know I turn my contacts into coins. So while you got 1 million followers, I hope you make $1 million. And your girl, whoever that was that sent you that crappy screenshot of lies, I don't even want to see your demise. I don't even wish your demise.
Initially, I'm thinking the same way you would think. I gotta be there every day. Like this a restaurant in America. I gotta be there. I gotta be there. Guess what? I realized very quickly as I'm there and not being needed, as I'm there and not doing any work, as I'm there and seeing customers happy, I see the drinks being made, I see the kitchen, the fryer is going, I see everything coming out looking good. What am I doing here? You don't need me. Why am I here?
If you guys watch this to the end, it sounds like Darius stuck his foot in his mouth. Now, I will say this. After learning some history with his engagement with the group that's called Black while in Bali, I can see how he already anticipated after connecting the dots, like that she was involved with or was a part of that group. I think he had a preconceived notion about who she was as an individual, not realizing she wasn't one of those. Because everybody that's in the same setting doesn't have to think the same way. It sounds like she genuinely wanted his restaurant to be good. It sounds like she watched him and she cheered him on, and then he let her down. Because while you came to Facebook and you made it seem very professional, on your Instagram live, instead of just being accountable and moving forward, you got messy. But oftentimes he gets a little messy on his Instagram, and he doesn't typically keep his Instagram lives up. Not that I have seen. You accused her of having a motive and all kinds of things. You let your thoughts get the best of you. You let those intrusive thoughts about the people that were a part of that group get the best of you. And you may have stuck your foot in your mouth, because while HipHop Soul is not your restaurant, you're just an investor, from the outside looking in. You kind of gave them the blueprint for the food. You handled this situation. This was a situation where you could have showed good character, where you could have shown the people who are over there who have this view of you as this horrible person. No, that's not who I am. That is not what I want to be here. That is not the impact I want to make. Instead, you took the same route you always do. And you even took it a step further and said you don't care about those people, when those are the very people that are going to put money in your pocket to help your restaurant be successful. Because it's not going to be the locals that are dining at HipHop Soul. It may be some people that come there and grow to like the food, but it's the Black and Bali people, the people who are living in Bali, the people who are visiting Bali that look like you, that are going to be coming to that restaurant to spend their money, which their money is going to be what turns over a profit to keep the restaurant growing. I hope that he did not ruin the opportunity for the restaurant to flourish, because I want to visit the restaurant. But the trip to Bali for me is just too long. So I got to get myself together to get over there, to want to get on a flight. But if I make it to Bali, because Bali looks beautiful, that's definitely on my to-do list. But the way he handled this was horrible. And that lady that got in his inbox with those lies, why would you lie to him knowing Darius probably wasn't going to go fact check, and you knew exactly what he was going to do? It's like you set him up for this. Your own people who you think are supporting you, setting you up to see your downfall, to see your demise. I'm sorry, you handled this wrong. You should have just been accountable, did what you did with Tommy and your crew, got on it, corrected it, and then did what because if you found the post, it wasn't going to be hard for you to find her page. I would have reached out to her directly. Hey, listen, I came across your post. I went and did my fact check. You're absolutely right. I hate that was your experience. Can you give me another opportunity to get it right? Because her impression could have impacted the impression for all those 19,000 people that's in that Black while in Bali group. That could have been revenue for the restaurant. Now, instead of it being revenue, is most likely this is going to impact those people that is probably super influential over there in Bali. It's probably going to stop them from coming to the restaurant. And you haven't even had your grand opening yet. I hope this doesn't put a fork in it for Darius. But because we aren't the majority over there, we're a minority. It's not our place. And you bigging these people up whole time you talking about when he said he was leaving Bali, he was coming back home because he felt like he didn't need to be there. I'm like, it's way too soon. You just opened the restaurant. You need to be there. While these people have great work ethic and things like that, what happened was exactly what I thought. What they say, when the cat is away, the mice will play. When you left, when you were away from that restaurant, them people said, I don't like what you taught us. This is not what we do. This is not what we learned. This is not how we do things. So we're going to do it our way. We're going to do what makes sense to us. And they ruined an experience for someone. They ruined an experience for someone because they didn't follow your lead. Thank goodness whoever was on the cornbread, did their thing. Baby, because she said that's the best cornbread she ever had. But while you bigging these people up and downing the Black folk, you done put us all in one one bowl. You done put all black people in one bowl. We all trash. And that's a horrible lens to have for black people, because that's absolutely not true. There are black people that have good work ethic. I understand where he's coming from when he say it, but when you say black people like it's all of us, no. You've had experiences with black people who have poor work ethic. You have experience with black people who don't want to show up. You have experiences with black people that don't follow the rules. But now you have experiences with people from Bali, with Indonesians that don't follow your lead. You have experiences with people who are Indonesian that don't listen. You have that experience with them too. So now, is it the whole group? No, or is you just going to let that be isolated? And that's the problem. But we're going to talk about this on live. We're going to do a live reaction, I think. And we're going to talk about it. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to be reading the comments. All right, y'all. Bye.